You fall down, get up. You fall down, get up. You fall down, pull yourself out the mud. You fall down, get up. You fall down, get up. You fall down, pull yourself out the mud. You don't ever get to choose your trials, tribulations, or blues, child. But still it's your cross to bear. Ain't nobody said it was fair. Oh, you fall down, get up. Fall down, get up. Fall down, pull yourself out the mud. Ah, you fall down, get up. Fall down, get up. Fall down, pull yourself out the mud. All right. Welcome to the mud. Once upon a time in the projects, yo, I damn near had to welcome you to my show. Welcome to the mud, yo. The mud. We up in the place, man. It's your boy GP, Goldie Pipes, and I'm at the infamous Skylark Lounge right here on the east side of Austin, Texas. I tell you what, I sound like a broken record because I always say we have a special guest, but guess what? All of these people are special because they're beautiful human beings, and I got another beautiful human being. This is my man. Y'all give me some virtual dap for my dog, Mr. Pascal Kerong'A. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
This is gonna be fun. Just to kind of tell our story on how we met. Like most of the people that I've had the privilege of talking to throughout this journey, I know on a personal level some way, and most of them is through music. You know, we met at a show or something like that, or we've played together, those type of things. But I want to give the people a background of how we met and and where we are right now, and then we'll go back into your story. So it's funny. So dig this. So everybody know I do music. I didn't know this man did music. We met at a conference, and I got to give you a little bit of my background so you understand why. So first of all, Pascal is from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Right on.
Got it right. Yeah.
Represent. So we're at a conference over on Cameron Road in Austin, Texas. And basically, I come from Houston, from the Pan-African movement, to where we are, quote unquote, African Americans that are really delving into our roots and finding our connections back to the continent and our connections to the people. And so when I heard about this conference, it was basically a way to bridge business relationships between continental Africans, which are people born on the continent, of course, and African Americans, or like I like to say, Africans in America, born on this side of the ocean. And so we were there and we met and we hit it off. Like, just, hey, brother. That's how we ever call each other, brother. Correct. So we hit it off from the top and we just started making some discussions. And it just kind of built from there. And then he came to one of my shows. I think it was at Skylark Lounge, actually. Yeah. And
was here.
So we were here and we started talking. And then he hit me up online one day and said he was doing music. And that's when we actually, and this was a couple, 3-4 years later, when I found out he was actually doing music. So our relationship stems before the music. So do you remember that day?
I do.
Yeah, man.
I do, man. I do.
So how you been, man?
I've been great, man. I remember that day. It's just so vividly. You know, I remember it so vividly. We talked after the conference, actually.
Yeah.
And then that's how. And then I saw your post, actually. You post something on social media.
Yeah.
I think it was on Facebook.
Yeah, it was Facebook.
Back then it was Facebook that you were doing a show here.
Yeah.
And I came to the show. Brother, what I saw that night, I was just like, my first thought was like, I want to be part of this.
Yeah.
It was just, I wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's some of those things that you feel so proud of what your brother's doing.
Yeah.
That it's like you feel, I just wanted to be part of it. And I'm so glad, man. I'm glad because to me, you are part of the people that I got my inspiration from.
Yeah. Speak on that.
Yeah, because I I see myself represented. So it's like I'm not just like working without any indication, right? It's like I can look up to you because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I could be like, brother, I came here for something else.
Yeah.
But music kind of just took me away from that thing and put me in its jail, basically.
Music does that shit.
You know, so it's crazy that we're talking about it right now, but like, honestly, I look up to you, brother, and I'm so proud because you're somebody that I could tell people about. I'm like, I know him.
Yeah.
Because the show I saw that night here,
yeah,
it was just insane to me.
I was cooking that night.
Oh, yeah.
I was cooking that night, man. Shout out to my boys, The Brand. Shout out to Trybal Klef Productions. So we up in here, man, and I saw you pop up, man. I just like this big smile came across my face. I was like, hey, my boy Pascal, what's up, brother? And you got your little corner over there and started dancing, and he was cutting the step. But Pascal, I mean, he was getting down over there. He grabbed him a little girl and twirled her around a few times, man. It was great, though. The energy, like, it's like, that's Africa to me, though. I've never been. But from...
no, you should come.
I have to.
We're going together, though. We're going together. Yes.
So it was like, you can just see, like, people don't understand these, like, we don't have enough time for me to go into this whole long-ass history lesson, but I will say this. So, like, when I started doing the blues and all, when I came here, I said all the time I was on hip-hop vibe, and it's still in me, but I started singing the blues, and that's the scene I kind of got in, doing blues, soul, and funk, and which is all, it's all a part of me. But people don't understand that those feelings actually came across the boat. You know, when Black people were brought from Africa to America, we didn't lose that shit. You know what I mean? It just became American music. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Once we started learning like the chords and like you know, the musical chords and all that, and we mixed it in with our rhythms and our dance and our I don't even know, you know, it's not even a word, but we got that shit.
Oh yeah, it's a feeling, man. It can't be a word. You can't explain it.
You can't explain it.
You cannot.
And so we that shit became gospel music. It became blues. It became jazz. It became funk. It became soul. It became hip hop. Now all this comes from Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to touch on something. You know, I want to get out of the music real quick, and I want to touch on how we met, because this is something that is not discussed enough. But well, maybe it's discussed, but it's discussed in a negative manner. So it's the relationship between Black people that were born in Africa and Black people that are born in America. There's been this stigma for a really long time. I've been hearing it since I was a little kid, and it was always them Africans this, and it's Black people saying it, like talking to them Africans don't like us. Them Africans this and that. You know, it's always them Africans, right? But me, my mind has always been different, and so it just didn't sound right to me because I study history. I've always been interested in culture, in my culture. Who am I? Where did I come from? And these things, right? And so when I started studying, and you know, years and years of it, I'm talking decades of studying and actually having conversations, I'm an African. I was just born in America.
Yeah.
I'm still, you know, yeah, of course I picked up certain cultural traits from, you know, intermingling with different cultures that were born here also, but there's still so much Africa in us.
Yes.
That we don't even know.
Yes.
Until you study Africa or you actually sit down and talk to Africans. You know what I mean? And so I want to ask you, being from the continent, being from Congo, what did you know or hear or think about African Americans? Did you hear anything like I was hearing from over here, or what did you hear about, what did you know about African Americans before you came to the country?
I think one of the things, you know, like when you hear something from, like when you get a news from the other part of the world, it's just people put everything in the same boat, basically. Just same box, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put everything. It's like, hey, what we do usually is we generalize.
Yes.
And it's like you almost say that, I think, or you did say it, that, you know, like, it's like Black Americans don't like us. You know, I mean, that's what you get from there.
Yeah.
It's like being from there, it's like they don't like us. And then, I mean, that's kind of like generally.
Yeah.
And also, there's also like on the other side too. It's not just like African thinking that. It's like Black Americans also feel like, you know, like Africans basically don't like really vibe with them, you know. But it's there's like a bigger picture there.
Yeah.
So, but it's still funny to me because you just mentioned that, and this is a very serious matter to me, and I'm glad you said it. But like, I can count on my fingers my people who are like you. What I say my people is like black people, all of us. These are my people.
Yeah.
We could be in the US, in Europe, in Asia, whatever, in Africa.
Yeah.
We're the same people.
Yeah.
So that's say my people. But like, being the first person to give me this platform means everything to me, because I've been looking for for support like this
Yeah.
for years. I've never had one. Not just like a platform like this. Even just like my brothers and sisters could come up and share for me.
Yeah.
And give me opportunity. No. Surprising, my support isn't from my people. And it hurts me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It just there's something with my people. My people want, like, you can't just say a word and they would believe it. No, they want you to prove your word.
Yeah.
Which, like, you can do that to people. It's like, I trust you. I trust you. And from there, like, so the way, for example, I do my things, right? It's like, I would come up to somebody, and the first thing I do is give my trust until you prove to me that I can't trust you.
I had that same conversation years and years ago. I heard a young lady, she and it really, I can't say this eloquently. It fucked my head up. That's how I gotta say it. Because it was like, what she said was, you gotta earn my respect. And in my spirit, that it don't jive.
No.
It's like, no, you have to earn my disrespect.
Exactly.
You have to earn me cutting you the fuck off.
Exactly.
You know, get out of my space.
Exactly.
I'm going to respect anybody as a human being.
That's it.
From the get. You know, I'm not coming at you with no shit and no disrespect and then, oh, you cool. So yeah, the problem with that form of thinking is you're going to turn them off from the get-go, and then when they start giving you some shit, you don't see the fact that you gave them all this negative energy, and they're just responding to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you were being shitty to them up until they showed you that they deserved you giving them respect. It was totally backwards. So things like that I never got. But I want to go back to the relationship thing.
Yes.
Because I even had people that I'm very close to that was in the Pan-African movement that they said the same thing. You know, they had these contemptuous relationships with continental Africans. They think they better than us. And then, you know, I hear from Africans, you know, continental Africans, the same thing. Black Americans think they're better than us. You know, that kind of shit. I don't know who started that shit, but we're both saying the same thing. And it's bullshit. Because what I always come up with is the same way you and I met. I can go to a gas station. I can go to a library, which that happened also. I was at a library over in Wells Branch. I can go anywhere on planet Earth and run into a continental African. And this is what happened. Either it's straight love from the get-go.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the majority. I've had those instances where arrogant, you know, somebody that was arrogant and thought they were smarter and I wasn't black enough because I'm not from Africa. I had those instances, but that's been the very minimal portion of my conversations with continental Africans. So it usually starts off like a little dry.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because again, we've been told certain things about each other. Not understanding we're the same people, same bloodlines. We might be cousins. You know what I mean? Down the line.
Yes.
So what I do, having that understanding that there is this divide between us, I always approach it with, hey, how you doing? I say my name. I always approach it with, hey, brother, hey, sister. Like, we family. You know, I start there. And then as we talk, if I see them pushing off, I just show that I have an interest in the culture. I know that I'm an African. And don't get it twisted.
Yes.
You know, if you get it twisted now, you got a whole nother conversation with me. So like, and when I started showing that, all of a sudden the lights just like, you know what I mean? Brother, you know, and we talked for hours. I sat there for about 30 minutes at the gas station. a clerk at a gas station,
man.
talking to a brother from the continent. Just kind of, and he just pouring into me. Once I broke that ice with him, because I understood that we've been conditioned to not come together.
Yes.
Which was powerful about that's what's so powerful about that event that we met at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I wanted to make sure, because this the mud. So we touch on that real shit, that the life behind the music. It's not just the music. Hey, my song. No. The songs are inspired. Real songs that last.
Yes.
They're inspired by life. They're inspired by interactions and relationships and circumstances. Not just, hey, I want to write this song and, go viral,
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to touch on that, because I felt like that ain't being talked about enough. And I know this show is going to be what it's about. It's my show. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what I want to do is when
I want to roll with you on that.
Yeah, when I
just rock with you, just go.
We got to mend these fences. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We have to. There's a lot of other powers at work that we can have hours and hours of discussions about, but unfortunately, Arius got to go, so we ain't got the time. Shout out to my boy Arius. What's up, Arius? But I wanted to definitely touch on you, my brother.
Definitely, brother.
And you've never treated me like anything other than your brother, and I appreciate you for that. So before we got into the music, I wanted to make sure we touched on that. That needed to be discussed. We have to get over these goddamn ancient ass lies that we've been adhering to. So anyway, let's get into the music.
Na 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 na. Time to say my goodbyes. Everything you put your hands on dies. Look what you've done to those lonely lives. You turn them all into a swarm of flies. Who is next if not me? Who is next if not me? What else do you want? What else do you need? What else do you want? Thought I gave you my all. I am giving up for good this fight. You turned me blue, you stole my pride. All I have ever fought for in life. You ruined it all, you made me cry. Who is next if not me? Who is next if not me? Yeah. What else do you want? What else do you need? What else do you want? Don't I gave you my all? What else do you want? What more do you need? What else do you want? Don't I gave you my all? What do you want? Yeah. What else do you want? What else do you need? What else do you want? Don't I give you my love? What else do you want? my own.
So the music says 2015. You haven't, like I said, I didn't know you for music, and so we talked a little bit, and you said in 2015 you going to a University of Texas.
Yes.
As for economics major, right?
Yes, I came here for economics, and the idea was to come here. It's funny. It was never. It's never been about music. Just never. In fact, the first time that I held the microphone was a UT. That event was like my first time ever to like get a mic and go up there. It's funny when I think about it. I don't even know how I got that courage to go up there.
This was just like a showcase talent show.
Yeah. So basically, what it was, they do this. I wasn't in economics yet, so I came from Congo. We speak French. We speak other languages, so I don't speak English. Yeah. So when I came, I had to enroll myself in English program first. So I was a UT at the ESL program. English is a second language. Yeah. So in that program, I would say 100% of all the students are foreigners. Yeah. If you put it that way. These are international students who just came to study English. Yeah. So, I mean, they don't come to study English. They come for what they come to do here, like go to maybe like undergrad or grad school. Right. But since they don't speak English where they come from, they have to start with the English program.
Have to cross their bridge first.
Exactly. Right. So I was in that program. And then in the what they do every end of semester, they bring students together to do like kind of like to close base, just to end the semester. And they do this show where it's just like a party to end the semester. Yeah. And during that thing, there's a section called basically like talent show, something like that, where they expect these students, since we're all from like different countries, to basically come and showcase our culture. Yeah. That's what it was. Okay. But they sent, they usually send an email, like they send email like maybe like a month or 2 weeks before the end of the semester, like we'll be doing this at this day, so that if anybody wants to do something, just send your name and so we can put you in the schedule. And I got that thing. I got the email. Yeah. I was like, it seems like it's a good opportunity. What can I do here? I'm like, I could go up there on stage and dance, a song from Congo. Nobody knows me. Right. I don't care. I won't even be embarrassed. Yeah. But then another voice of no. Go up there and sing. I was gonna sing a song in Lingala or French. Some things that I know. Yeah. But then
is that your native language, Lingala?
Yes. So Lingala is one of them.
It's one of them. Okay.
Yes, it's one of them.
I heard. Excuse me, cutting you off. Yeah, I heard the language of Lingala from. I'm a Muhammad Ali nut. I love Muhammad Ali. He's probably my favorite human on earth outside of my parents, my grandparents. But I watched the movie and they pointed out that at the time it's called Zaire. The country was called Zaire back then. But they pointed out that Lingala was the language of and it's been in my head since then.
And now that you said that, and I mentioned, so you see in the movie.
Yeah, it was in the movie.
In the movie, this part where Ali Bomaye, Ali Bomaye, that's Lingala. And what it means, Ali, kill him. So kill from him.
Kill from him. Yeah.
Yes. So that's Lingala, and so they came up. They went there like that's a different story. But like in 1974, I don't know where I was. I wasn't born yet, but I don't even know.
I wasn't born yet either.
So 1974, went there. Mobutu was this big guy who brought all those people, and he brought like your guy James Brown.
Yes.
They went together.
Yes.
So they played in Kinshasa 1994.
B.B. King, James Brown. It was huge. It was a huge concert, yeah.
So I was like, I could just go on stage and dance on a Lingala song, and then I could sing just a Lingala song. Nobody knows me, but that was the thing. But a voice told me, you're not gonna do that. You're going to write your own song. Like what? How can I write a song? I don't even play, and I don't. If you give me a guitar back then, if you gave me a guitar, I wouldn't know where C is or anything or A. Yeah. I wouldn't even know what is a chord. I didn't even know that. But it was like, you're going to write a song. So I sat down, wrote a poem, in French.
Mm-hmm.
It was in French. And then I went to see this classmate of mine, a guy from Brazil, and it's crazy. And then we rehearsed twice with him.
Yeah.
That thing, I turned. So what I did even, so I took the text that I wrote in French, I put on Google Translate.
Yeah.
Like, you can do that with a song.
Yeah.
But I did it anyway.
Uh-huh.
And then I was on stage with the guy.
Yeah.
The third time.
Yeah.
Brother, something happened that day.
It just
that night.
like the Big Bang. Like
as I'm singing, first of all, throughout this, like in the middle of the song, people started clapping, right? You know, like they're feeling the move, because on the chorus of the song was, to be honest, the only thing that I think people could hear what I was saying or could understand. The rest, it was the beginning of my English. So like they couldn't understand like 95% of the song.
Yeah.
But 5% I think was the chorus, because the chorus was going this way. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. That was the chorus.
Yeah.
And as I was done, the room was full with, I would say like at least 300 people, full of people. The ballroom at UT. As I'm done, people stood up like crazy applause. The first time ever performing in my own song. Yeah. And to me, I was like, wait. Am I dreaming here? Like, what's happening here? So that's how this journey started.
That was like I said, the Big Bang. That's mine kind of, mine happened like that, but it was a longer stretch. So it was kind of like, I've been singing as long as I can remember. So that wasn't a thing. My thing was stepping out away from the group and singing as myself, as opposed, because I was always in a choir or a group growing up. But stepping out and saying, this is me, I was afraid to do that. But my inspiration was girls. So I didn't.
Man, I don't want to say anything on that right, without cutting you, but like there's some my guys that I went with on tour know this. Like they know it. They're like, Pascal always said that we have to make a T-shirt. Always more girls. Yeah, sorry. No, but it's like always more women. I know it's more women, man. You know? Yeah, always more women. Yeah, more girls.
That's Teddy Pendergrass, baby. You know what I mean? You gotta have you have the women. Then you got the guys. Because if the women love you, the guys just want to be there because the women are there.
Yeah.
So that's the business. I mean, Tupac told Biggie that back in the day. That's what it is.
When I wake up in the morning, I only think about you. So don't tell me that you're leaving. I'll do anything for you. When everyone deceives you, I'll do my best to please you. I'll do my best to please you, and you know that I'll be true. I'll play by your rules, swim across the lake for you. I'll write songs and blues, singing every day for you. But the groove I'll let you choose, 'cause you're mine, you made me new. I've got nothing to lose. This is love, babe. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Yes, play with it, 'cause I don't wanna see you cry. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Yes, play with it, girl, I'm on your side. Now, hey. When you try to find a new way, when you got nothing at all to say, don't worry, I'll be awake. We've got nothing to lose. When no one is around you, for somebody you wanna be, For something you wanna feel, I'll be there, babe, for you. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Yes, play with it, babe, I'm on your side. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Girl, play with it, and I'm on your side. So, na na na. Na 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 ba 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 bragadum dimbala pata bragadanduru bragada. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Yes, play with it, babe, I'm on your side. Now come and get it if you want to. I'll give it to you, you deserve it. Yes, play with it. Girl, I don't wanna see you cry. Mama, 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 oop.
So you sent me the song called My Goodbyes. You said, hey, brother. Like, that's how we always call each other, brother. Hey, brother, check out my new single that's coming out. And I was like, Pascal sings? Hold up, And so I said, all right, let me see. Because people send me music all the time. Hey, listen to this. Yeah. And a lot of times it's shit. Yeah. And, especially if you're close to somebody, you want to be constructive. You don't want to hurt their feelings. And so, okay, I was like, shit. All right, let me listen to this. So I clicked on it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Your accent and the African sense of... Charlie and I were talking about this. Charlie, what's up?
Hey, man.
We had... so we were talking about this earlier, and it was like, there's a different form that the way that you approach your notes. You know what I mean? So like Fela and Femi Kuti and there's another brother, I can't think of his name, but he's from Mali.
Toure?
Very light skinned brother.
From Mali. Yeah.
Salif
Keita.
So
Keita.
It's the way that you
Salif
approach.
Keita.
Yeah, and so it took my ears like a time through to really catch what you were doing.
Yes.
And I was like, you sound pretty good. And so I'm riding, and I found myself singing it over. And so I played it again. And so I'm just in the car, like, I don't remember where I was going, but I had a long ride, so I played it again. And I was like, this is a good song. You know what I mean? And so I cut it off, and I find myself singing the shit over and over again. I'll be doing this, and all of a sudden, it just popped in my head, and I started singing it. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's a great record. So this song...
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
This song has got you, like, tours and different opportunities. And you were just speaking from your heart. So none of this was planned. So before we get out of here, tell these people what you writing from your heart. Like, it wasn't planned. I got to make a catchy song. Or just tell the people what writing from your heart got you where you are, where you with it. Pump up your... I know you have an album on the way, another single about to drop. Let them know about your song, My Goodbyes, about your song that you're about to drop, and then, we'll get on about this thing.
Yes, like you saying something about that song, this song, to me, I didn't have any expectation when I released the song. Like, it was just something because there wasn't anything that was like a reference to the song that I went to. I was like, I want to write it like this song or produce the song this way. There was nothing. I just And the way I got the chorus, basically the chorus of the song was one that was working from the computer room to my room, and it was during the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, what else do you want? It was just like that. What more do you need?
Yeah.
And so I sat down and put the things together. But for me to actually get the courage of releasing the song, it was hard. Because, like, I mean, you can say, like, we don't care about what people think or say, but honestly, it affects us. So, but I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I haven't released anything, so it won't really matter whatever people could say. So I put it out, expecting that nobody would listen to the song. That was what I was expecting. And surprisingly, the day the song was released, the song came out. Since it was my first record,
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea of how it works, even though the song was distributed through something I won't say, because we can give them just credit, like just like that. And the song came out at midnight on the 22nd of February.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was expecting to do it like, in the morning and do it. But I woke up with text from my friends, messages and stuff. And then the song basically got me to where I am right now. I went on a national tour this year. I came back.
Yeah.
The song is opening a lot of doors.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just saying, I wrote that thing from my heart. And when you put this word, like the song is catchy, to me, it means everything.
Yeah.
I was, and you.
Because that was not your intention.
No, it wasn't. I just wrote something that it was my feeling. It was something I was going through. I put it out there, and the song is doing its wonder.
It's
now,
a great song.
Thank you.
It's a great song.
And then I'm working on this song.
You went to Bill Callahan. Let's shout him out. He took you on
tour. Oh, man, Bill Callahan. Yeah. I don't know what... I can't pay him. Yeah. I don't even know how to give back to him. But
you give back to him by giving that opportunity to somebody else like me. Was it?
Yes. No. It's true though. It's true. Yes. It's true. It's Bill Callahan. Mm-hmm. Like I don't even know how to talk about him. I don't know, man. He's somebody who, like, we talked, met. And he directly, without knowing anything about, and I want to say this, man. All Bill back then, the only thing he heard of me or from me was that song on Spotify. Found the song, listened to the song, and then reached out to me. Hey, would you like to open for me?
That's beautiful.
Bill, who only plays one show a year in Austin, only one show, and it was that show that he betted on me. With that one show, he trusted me with that one show that I could do a 45-minute set. Like 45-minute set. Who does that? Yeah, well, without knowing, he had never seen me perform. Never.
You touched his spirit.
And so, and then we did the show, man. And we did the show. And there were close to 1,000 people in the audience, and we did a show. And then
nice.
a month and a half later, 1.5 months later, he reached out to me with the tour, man, with the national tour. Hey, Pascal, and something was beautiful. I want to say this because after the show, the first show that we did together, after the show in the green room, I happened to ask him, like, how did you trust me that I could do 45 minutes set when the only thing that you had heard of me or from me was 3.5 minutes? And he said to me, he's like, Pascal, it's easy to trust you. Because I said that, and he's like, "How did you trust me 45 minutes?" Yeah. And he's like, "Pascal, remember, you and I talked. I spoke to you. It's easy to trust you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's easy to trust you because you speak from your heart.
That's what it's all about. You speak from your heart when you speak. You speak from your heart when you write. And that's what touches people. That song touched me. That's how me and you started getting along just like that. when we met, just because that's what kind of person you are. So let the people know where they can find you online.
Absolutely. You can find me on all the platforms, everywhere you find your music, or on social media. If you want to follow me, I don't have a stage name. It's just me, Pascal Kerong'A. Everywhere you want.
What's the name of your new single?
Oh, my new single, the single that's coming out?
Yes.
Oh, my new single is coming out. It's called The Only One. It's a beautiful record. It's a beautiful, beautiful record. It's called The
When is it
Only
dropping?
One. It's dropping on November 11th.
So November, that's the day before my daddy's birthday. That's dope. So that's good.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So we about to get up out this thing, man. Again, I wanted to man, I'm overjoyed with having you tonight. Like I said, you my friend outside of music. You my brother outside of music. You're my connection to the continent. I did do my DNA test, and so my mother's side is rooted in Cameroon with the Takali people, the Takari, and my father is the Bisa people in Burkina Faso. So yeah, I found my connection.
You're Bantu, bro.
Yeah. So man, Bantu. All
You're
of
an
that.
actual brother, man.
Yeah, brother.
Yes, brother,
So,
brother.
I appreciate you for coming out, man. I hope everybody got something out of this. This has been just a huge thing for me. I mean, my heart is like overwhelmed right now. I appreciate it. Y'all go check out my brother, Pascal, Kerong'A, and y'all check his songs out, man. He's a dope, beautiful artist. Check out his music. Check out his live performance. I got to shout out Trybal Klef Productions. I got to shout out The Mud. Shout out to my boys. And we out this thing. Hey,
But
man,
I want to thank you though before you, Carl. I really want to
Yeah.
thank you for the opportunity. As I said, man, it means everything to me. So
Yeah,
thank
bro.
you for giving me this platform
No
to showcase my.
Well, you owe me something, though.
I do.
No, this what you owe me. Look right in the camera, and I want you to tell them, just say, let's get muddy.
Let's get
Muddy.
let's get muddy. Let's get muddy.
Yeah. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Bless up. Peace, brother. I love
Peace,
you, man.
brother. Thank you. Love you too, brother. Thank you.